Imagine living in a place where the law itself tells you that you are less human, where your dignity is attacked, your freedom restricted, and your identity questioned. Now imagine this. You choose not to fight with violence but with patience, suffering, and truth. Sounds impossible. Yet, this is exactly what Mahatma Gandhi and his followers did. And in the middle of this struggle, Gandhi wrote a letter to Leo Tolstoy, not asking for power but for moral guidance. This is not just a letter, this is the story of courage, sacrifice, and the power of ideas. This lesson is based on a real historical letter written in 1909. It helps us understand the struggle of Indians in South Africa, the meaning of non-violent resistance, the connection between morality, spirituality, and action. Now, let us get to know a little about the authors. Mahatma Gandhi, 1869 to 1948. Gandhi was a leader who believed in truth and non-violence. His philosophy of Satyagraha means truth force. He believed violence may win quickly, but truth wins permanently. Leo Tolstoy, 1828 to 1910. Tolstoy was a Russian writer and philosopher. He believed in love, simplicity, and non-violence. His ideas strongly influenced Gandhi's thinking. Setting and the background. Location: Transvaal, South Africa. Time: early 19th century. There were about 13,000 Indians living there in South Africa. They faced racial discrimination, legal restrictions, and social humiliation. These laws were not just unfair, they were degrading. Now let us dive into the lesson in detail. First, beginning of the problem. Gandhi explains that Indians are suffering under unjust laws. He believes accepting such laws would destroy self-respect and go against true religion. True religion here means moral duty, truth, and justice, not rituals. The central question arises: should people obey unjust laws or resist them? Second, the decision: non-violent resistance. Gandhi and his followers take a bold stand. They will not obey unjust laws. They will not use violence. Instead, they will accept arrest, go to jail, suffer willingly. This is called passive resistance or Satyagraha. Third, the struggle. With real facts, the movement becomes intense. Total Indians, about 13,000, nearly half leave Transvaal due to hardship. Around 2,500 are imprisoned. Some are jailed up to 5 times. Jail terms range from 4 days to 6 months with hard labor. Many resistors are poor workers. Imagine a man earning daily wages goes to jail, his family loses income, his children depend on public donation. This shows the real human cost of resistance. Fourth section: financial and social impact. Many families are financially ruined. Wives and children survive on community support. This creates economic pressure, emotional suffering, and social unity. Fifth section: the breaking point. Not everyone can continue. Nearly half the population leaves Transvaal. This proves non-violence is not easy. It demands sacrifice. But those who stay show extraordinary courage. Section 6: Gandhi's honest reflection. Gandhi admits something very important. The struggle continues partly because the government believes Indians are weak. This idea is powerful. Not real weakness but perceived weakness prolongs injustice. Yet Gandhi firmly believes passive resistance will succeed where brute force fails. Seventh section: role of weaker members. Gandhi mentions that a deputation was sent to British authorities, but he clearly says this was due to pressure from weaker members. It represents weakness, not strength. This shows Gandhi's honesty and inclusive leadership. Ethical dilemma. Very important. Gandhi plans to organize an essay competition on non-violence. But he questions, is it morally right or is it like influencing or buying opinions? This shows he values ethical purity over success. Tolstoy's letter and intellectual honesty. Gandhi asks Tolstoy, is the letter to a Hindu truly written by him? Is the copy accurate? Can it be published and translated? This reflects respect for truth, academic honesty, responsible sharing of ideas. Discussion on reincarnation. Gandhi respectfully discusses reincarnation. He explains it is a strong belief in India and China. It gives comfort to suffering people. He politely suggests Tolstoy should not dismiss it. This shows cultural respect and open dialogue. Next, request for Krishna references. Gandhi asks from which book are the Krishna quotations taken. This highlights his scholarly nature, importance of correct sources. The climax. The most powerful realization is true resistance is not about defeating the enemy, but about staying true to your values even through suffering. Suffering becomes strength. I shall conclude here, children. Gandhi ends the letter with humility. He apologizes for taking Tolstoy's time, calls himself a stranger, shows deep respect. The struggle is still ongoing. There is no final victory yet. This letter captures a moment in history, not the end. Now, let us look at the themes of this lesson. Power of non-violence. Peaceful resistance is morally stronger than violence. Second, moral responsibility. Right actions matter more than quick results. Third, sacrifice and suffering. Freedom requires endurance and pain. Fourth, spiritual strength. Beliefs give courage during hardship. Fifth, global exchange of ideas. A Russian thinker influences an Indian leader in Africa. The key ideas. Unjust laws must be resisted morally. Suffering can awaken society's conscience. Truth is stronger than force. Leadership requires honesty and humility. So, what is the final message from this letter? This is not just Gandhi's story, this is a lesson for all of us. In a world full of anger and conflict, can we choose patience over aggression? Can we stand for truth even when it hurts? Because sometimes the strongest people are not those who fight, but those who endure. Now, students, think deeply. Do you believe non-violence can bring change today? Would you suffer for truth? Can ideas transform society? If you have understood the explanation, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends and comment below your thoughts. Thank you for watching.